In my last video, I spoke about how you can develop into a high-performing team through team alignment and goal setting. The most important way you can make this possible is to ensure that your teams have the time and the space to reflect together. Hi, I'm Matthew Adam and I'm a change management consultant with a special interest in helping teams and organisations perform at their best. Thinking space for teams is a commodity that is usually underutilised and often overlooked because there is no time to do it. Ironically, making the space and the time to reflect together is often an active ingredient to helping teams improve their performance. So today I'd like to speak to you about why introducing reflecting space can be one of the most important decisions you can make as a team. Ask yourself, why should your team make the space to reflect? What are the benefits and added value that your team will get from thinking and reflecting together? Having space to reflect means your team are privileging thinking space. If you think about your teams now, what difference would it make if your team members could share ideas openly and collaborate more effectively together in the same space? Having space to think together also means that you can share your ideas with each other about how you're performing against your goals and targets, and this can lead to identifying potential problems or achievements. When teams start talking together and thinking about their work, multiple perspectives emerge, and this can create opportunities to develop new ideas by reflecting on what has gone well or what could improve in the future. Of course, it's so easy for teams to dismiss the value of goal setting and team alignment because the demand for action always takes precedent. But what is the longer term effect of taking this approach? Teams prioritising thinking and reflecting together are often slower at first than a team that is quick to taking action. But often their results, coordination and ability to respond to unexpected situations are better because they now know their team goals, their roles and the rules that guide them. In my last video, I mentioned the value of psychological safety, and it is through having a reflecting space that teams can begin to create psychological safety in the workplace. Psychological safety is about being able to show and express thoughts without fear of negative consequences. In psychologically safe teams, members feel accepted and respected. How would you know if your teams feel psychologically safe? How would you know if some of your team members do not feel accepted or respected? You might be wondering now, how can I help to create psychological safety in my team? First thing to consider is whether as a team you are able to be open and honest together. Ask yourselves, do I ever hold back from saying what I think? If you do, consider why this might be the case. Are there team rules or norms about not speaking up? Often sharing ideas can mean conflict or disagreements can occur. Conflict, though not nice, is important for high-performing teams because it means problem solving can be prioritised. Do you or your team think conflict should be avoided? If so, you might not get the opportunity to grow together as a team, which can really limit what you can achieve. All teams are made up of individuals, and individuals often have differences of opinions. This is what can make working in a team sometimes really hard. But when a team put aside the time to understand where each person is coming from and why they think what they think, the team will feel safer and the space more secure to speak openly, even if the issues discussed might feel contentious. Finally, it is not uncommon for teams to hear a critical voice as unhelpful or undermining. But what would happen if a team actually invited that stance in all team discussions? What difference would it make to the team if in every meeting a different team member took the devil's advocate position? Supporting your team to consider all the possibilities, even the ones which might create conflict, can help your team to feel accepted and respected together. Using reflecting space to help create psychological safety is one of the first steps to becoming a high-performing team. Next time, I'll cover goal setting together as a team and how you can continue to build on your individual and team strengths. Thanks for listening.